Good morning, students. How are you? So let's recall yesterday's lecture. I have taught you about the NAM, that was non-aligned movement, founded by five renowned leaders of the world, and its first summit was held in 1961 at Belgrade. Now, the question arises, what was the reasons or what were the factors for the establishment of NAM? There are three factors. One is cooperation among these five countries. Yesterday I have taught you the names of five countries. The first reason was that these five countries wanted to cooperate with each other, and the second factor is related with the first factor, that is because the world was facing the challenge of Cold War. There was tension in the world because the whole of the world was divided into two power blocks. So all the countries of the world were facing the tension, and day by day the arenas of Cold War were increasing. Arenas, you remember, I have taught you yesterday. So because the tension of Cold War was increasing, it was growing up, and the arenas were also increasing. So this was also a factor for the establishment of NAM. And the third very important factor is that at that time most of the countries of Africa continent were being decolonized, means they were getting independence from the imperialist country, and these countries came at international arena, and all of them were poor countries and they did not want to join any power bloc. In next book we will study about Nehru's role, and in that book, in that lesson, we will study in detail about the role of Nehru in Afro-Asian unity. This NAM is also a part of that Afro-Asian unity. So let's come to again the question that what were the factors? Number one, cooperation among these five countries. Number two, the tension of Cold War was increasing day by day, and arenas of Cold War were also increasing. And the third important factor was that African countries were getting independence from their imperialist countries, and now they did not want to join any power bloc, means they wanted to remain independent in the means that they wanted to have their own independent views on the international matter. Here one thing I want to clear you students, that NAM means to participate in international matter. NAM doesn't mean isolation or neutrality. Now let me explain both these points. NAM means not to join any power bloc, neither USSR bloc nor USA bloc. Means to remain distant from these power blocs. But it doesn't mean that countries of NAM were isolated from the international matters, or they were neutral if any international event takes place. They had their own independent views. For example, if there is conflict between two superpowers on any matter, then their supporters will be in the favor of their leader only. But the NAM countries will not give their views according to any power bloc. Or it may happen that different countries of NAM may have different views on any international matter. means there was democracy. Suppose there is conflict between two power blocks at any of the event, so it doesn't mean that all the countries of NAM will have the same views. They are having this power that they can have their own views. There was democracy. So it's clear that NAM does not mean isolated. NAM countries were participating in the international matters or in the worldly matters. They were mediating also to stop the world to face the world war. Second thing, neutrality. NAM does not mean neutrality. Neutrality means not to take side of anyone. But no, this is not true about NAM. The NAM countries, as they were participating in world matters or they were having their own views, it does not mean that what is going on in the world, then these countries are not giving their views or they were neutral. No, this was not like this. They were giving their own views. Not under the pressure of USA, not under the pressure of USSR, or not under the pressure of leader of NAM. Because students, it must be clear to you that there is no permanent leader of NAM. Every year the summit of NAM is being held every year and one country is elected as the head of NAM. So it must be clear to you that NAM doesn't mean isolationism or neutrality. NAM countries were always participating or they are now participating in the worldly events wheresoever it takes place. Now one more topic I'm going to teach you today, that is NIEO, New International Economic Order. Before I will teach you what is this or how it came into existence, one thing I want to tell you, that NAM countries were acting as mediators between two superpower blocks in the arenas. Clear? But they were not only acting as mediator, they, after getting independence, they were having so many challenges. And many of the countries were from Asia, Africa and Latin America, as I have told you, and these countries were poor countries. So the major challenge in front of them was economic development, and these countries were known as LDC. These countries which got independence from their imperialist countries, they were poor countries, they joined NAM and they were known as LDC, least developed countries. So we will continue this topic tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.